Hello, everybody, and welcome. This is Adrian. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's going to be time for some Europa Universalis IV as Denmark. So we just conquered some land from England. We actually took almost all of the old school kingdom of Northumbria. Or Northumberland. Northumbria. Yeah, actually, theoretically, I could even probably just release Northumberland. Huh. It's actually probably not a bad idea, is it? But I already have the admin anyway. I already spent it, so it's fine. We're even ahead on admin, so it's nothing too crazy. Let's see here. So for this printing press here, Jason printing press and loyal clergy present. Nah, it's not gonna work out. I actually do think I need to put some points here to help this along. 4 years away. There we go. That's probably fine. There we go. We should have that printing press in my land in about 2 years or so. Nothing too bad. Land force modifier, sure. I don't really actually need the force limit. I just want the points. And let's take our fleet. I do want to upgrade my fleet. We lost some galleys. We still have the same amount of transports. What I want is lights, I think. We don't have a lot of sailors. We have enough. Let's go and build like 10 lights. I can lower the armor maintenance, I suppose. We don't really have any manpower to reinforce. So let's go up to speed 4. Alright, so we can't convert this culture. Right, promise has to be a core before you can convert to culture, obviously. A 5% penalty for this printing press here. Yeah, I do need to get this printing press for sure. You have colonialism. You've got the Renaissance. Okay. Wow. Look at that force limit. Holy crap. That thing really shot up pretty quickly. That's a lot. That's a lot of force limit. Let's see. Ooh, wow. Really, an Inverness. 0.9 ducats from building a church? Do I have the clergy here? I don't. Why is it so high? Northumbria for sure. We want to give this to the burghers because this is 3.6 trade good value. That's like really good. Yeah, if this will improve our taxes here, 0.09 per month, I'll go ahead and just build a church there. Let's see, how much money are we making? 15 ducats a month. Not bad at all. I'm looking for like 0.8, 0.9 ducats. Golden era for culture? Thank you. I think the 0.06 is not too shabby. See, I got a comment in the Twitch chat. My skills with this game are amazing. I would actually probably debate that. I don't think I'm that good of a player. Ooh, prospectors return. Our prospectors have found large quantities of iron, lead, and copper in the area between Bratsburg and Oslo. Developing the nearby villages into proper mining towns would be costly, but the dream of becoming self-sufficient on weapon-related metals now seems to be within reach. Copper or iron? Iron is not that valuable. Copper is incredibly valuable. 50 admin for copper and Akershus. Let's take a look at that. Oh, yes. Let's go for this Diplo rep guy. So that means that I want to give this, you want to go to the burghers. Trade efficiency, local trade power. Local goods produced. Oh, that makes so much sense. I'm getting so much money from this because this local goods produced plus 5. That makes so much sense. Yeah, that makes so much sense here. Let's go ahead and, yeah, I'll give it to the burghers. See, production tax. Oh, that's interesting. They actually lowered our income from that. And time, administrative. Local goods produce modifier, nearby merchant republics, trading cities, or trade companies. Okay, so actually maybe that wasn't the best idea, was it? Actually lowered our income because we were already at 3.4%. But now I put the autonomy floor. That's so weird. Why is that? Probably because of taxation, right? Because there's 3 tax here. Huh, I don't know. That's strange, actually. That's kind of curious. Probably should have considered that a bit better. I might actually revoke that just to get a little bit more income out of that place. I mean, you can never complain about more money, right? Dalaskan already has a workshop. Holy crap. If I build a workshop here in Agarshus, we actually get 0.3 ducats per month. That's really good. That's really high. These workshops, damn. Nice. Okay, maybe it's not a total loss then. We'll go ahead and build that workshop. Let's see here. Let's see, Dalask again, you've got that local goods produced, but Agarshus does not. So that's why I'm not making as much money. So Dalask again makes 4.5 ducats because of this modifier, the Stora Kopardberget. But Agarshus does not have that, so we don't make as much. But actually still, 1 ducat a month from just copper is actually still pretty good. That's not bad at all. I'm not complaining about that kind of production. I'm not complaining. Let's see here. I got a comment in Twitch chat. Increasing autonomy in a non-state area is counterproductive. While yes, you'll keep that 10 in rest, but after it gets to a state status, it will instantly reduce to 50 autonomy or even lower. Well, the reason why you raise autonomy is to get rid of unrest, right? And then you make it into a state later if you want. You don't have to make it into a state. It can take a long time for this autonomy. I believe when you conquer the territory, it's 60 autonomy. If you keep the unrest, or it's actually 60 or 40. I think it's a 40. It might even be 40. I raise autonomy just because of the unrest. That's why. It's not counterproductive per se. I could make it into a state later if I want to. I don't really have to. I could. Right? But you do that once you realize that you want that core state as a part of your country forever. Just for a long time. Whereas I don't necessarily want that right now, here, right now. I actually want to get rid of unrest for as long as I can. You can go ahead and take all these texts. Let me see. We just got it in Schleswig. Ooh! The Evangelical Union. After Emperor Matthias I rejected the Protestants' confessional positions at the Imperial Parliament, the Protestant Imperial States formed a League of Schmalkalden. Oh, damn. Protestant League and the Catholic League. We'll see where that goes. Let me see. Who's supporting the Catholics? England joined the Protestants. England's actually the leader of the Protestants. Whereas Austria's the leader of the Catholics. We might actually have to join the Catholics on this one. Let me see here. Pedrero, we're going to go for... Let's go for the large cast iron. Where are my ships? My trade ships. Protect trade in Lubeck. Can I invade Lubeck? No. Let's go for Saarland. Let's see here. Whoopsies, what was that? Okay, we're going on speed 4. It's 1557 right now. We should be seeing something happen here in a little bit. I'm going to go and take that tech as well. So once this area here of England is ready to be made into a state, we're actually going to probably make it into a state, make it into a core, and then we're going to give Northumbria, I think, to the burghers. Because this cloth that's worth 3.6, that's actually a lot of production if you think about it. Yeah, so we raise the autonomy, get rid of the unrest, make it into a state, pay the coring cost, and then you give it to an estate. You give it to either the burghers, the clergy, or the nobility to be able to get the most benefit that you want out of it, right? So for me, it'd be rational to create the cores here in Northumbria, for instance, and then we just give this to the burghers. That means our production, that local autonomy modifier, 96.3%, will actually go away. So that's probably fine. Let me see. Increase our income by 0.87 when autonomy has been reduced to lower levels. Actually, there's actually a regimental camp here. That's pretty cool. Do I need these forts? Actually, I might keep around these forts for a little while. Lothian might not need it per se, but... Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of this one in Lothian. Wow, building a workshop here increases our income by 0.2. That's pretty decent because we have the burghers here. Nice. Good job. Yeah, actually, do I want this admin? Since we're about to finish this military tech, let's go and focus on admin from here on out. That means we're going to give this to the burghers. Well, that's not too bad. The nobility wants some land here. What about some, I have a regimental camp here, so this land force limit would actually really benefit us. This is a shipyard. So nobility, 1.5 force limit. Yes, and from the development and then from the regimental camp, all that autonomy for force limit goes away. There we go. Damn, we have 71 force limit. Awesome. That's really good. Let's see here. We got a little bit of manpower back. We actually do have to replenish a little more. Let's go ahead and raise that up. Corruption's not too bad. I could probably spend actually a little less on corruption if I wanted to. We've been ahead on tech for a while. On Diplo anyway, the positive stability is helping us out too. Rooting out corruption's awesome. Religious unity and our embezzler is actually making it a little harder for us though. You know what I do want? Once this inflation's gone, I might want an inquisitor. Let's see here. Twitch chat says, once you conquer territory, it has a default 75 autonomy. Yes. The thing is if you increase the autonomy, it will not reduce after you make it a state. So you basically lose that free minus 25 autonomy by making it a state. That sounds weird. I think what he's saying is, yeah, when you let's see, when you make it a state, when you increase the autonomy, it will not reduce after you make it a state. So you basically lose that minus 25 autonomy by making it a state. No, I don't know exactly what he's talking about. As far as my understanding, when you have a province, you conquer a province, it's 75 autonomy. 75 autonomy for everything. For everything. You can raise the autonomy to 100% to get rid of unrest. And then it ticks down. If it's still a territory, it's not an actual core state of your nation. If it's still a territory, it will tick down slowly to 75%. That's just a floor if you don't have a state. It's a floor of 75. Make it into a state, and it goes below that. If it has an estate, there's a 25% autonomy floor. And eventually, it will just go away. Right? Let's see. Do I have any, let's see. Like for, I guess, technically the Highlands here in Orkney would technically be an example of this. Or possibly, I guess, let's see. Inverness is technically a possibility. Inverness, yeah. So Inverness, when I conquered it from Scotland, had 75 autonomy. I eventually made this state into a state. There's no estate here. I don't have an estate assigned to Inverness. It's ticked down all the way to 0. Right? It took a while, right? Because we've owned this territory for how long? We've owned this since nope, we've owned this since 1505. It was annexed by Denmark, 1st of July, 1505. We've owned this since 1505. It's 1558. This is ticked down to almost 0%. Over what? The course of 50 years. Right? So I'm not really sure exactly what the user's talking about. Because that does not sound correct. It doesn't sound, I think he might have a different idea of what he's talking about. Let me see here. Ooh, 0.06 right there. Let's, any other production? Any other big production structures here? There's a 0.8 here. Ooh, Schleswig 0.10. That's not too bad. Let's see, how's the institution spread? Oh, Salem just got it. Yes. Awesome. That means that I could probably embrace the institution. Wow, 1,300 ducats. Cool, you're not making it cheap for me, huh, game? Let's go and reduce this army maintenance, see if we can grab this institution here. We make about 17 ducats a month at 25% army maintenance. That's not too shabby. Can't invade you. I believe this guy's part of the... England? Yeah, it's England versus Austria, essentially. When is this truce up with England? 1564, so about 5 years. Okay. Okay, 5 years. We have a little bit of gross expansion. It'll probably be gone by then. He's got a couple allies. Flanders, Dithmarschen, Oldenburg, and Desmond. What I also realized is If we attack him, he's the leader of the Protestant League, and we're part of the Catholic League, we'll draw in the entire league. It would actually end up being a league war. That's not actually too bad. I could fight a league war. Yeah, I could fight a league war. That's ooh, wow, really? Look at that. Our king is a scholar. Minus technology cost minus 5%. Excellent. That actually would not be too bad to fight a league war against England. I could easily defeat England on my own. We'd have Brandenburg, the Commonwealth in the league. Wow. Russia joined the Protestants, though. That's disturbing. That's scary. Yeah, I don't know about that. I do not know about that at all. We need to get our force limit up once our manpower is back. Let me see. Anything else I can build around here? I'm looking for... Yeah, 0.05 is not too bad. 0.06 is a little better. For some money. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm trying to get the institution. Okay, so I can't spend any cash for now. Let's see. Spare no expenses. 0.75 inflation for 0.75 admin. Yes, I'm going to take that. And it's going to be a while until I have this. I could raise... Let me see. Could I debase the currency? 387. So I'd have to click this button. Let's see. 4 more times. No, 3 more times. 3 more times, and we're going to get 7 corruption, but I can embrace the institution immediately. That's actually well worth it. Yeah, let's go ahead and take that. We're going to be ahead on admin and Diplo. Positive stability, rooting out corruption. So that means that we really are not going to spend too much on getting rid of our corruption. It's actually not too expensive. Yeah, that actually works out. That works out just fine. 7 corruption is not too bad. All power costs, 6.6%. That's a little high, but the fact that we have all these modifiers, getting rid of our corruption is actually not too shabby. I could actually raise this probably a little bit here. You don't want to spend too much on corruption, though. 6 ducats a month on getting rid of corruption. It's quite a bit. 0.35 every year. It's really not that much, but... Okay, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and possibly take a quick break here. It's 1560. We're going to attack England in a few years, hopefully. We might have to actually engage with the Protestant League, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And, yeah, I'm going to take a quick break here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, as always. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thanks so much, as always.